Oh, there we go. Hit him again. Oh. There you go. Keep pounding him. Nice takedown that time. Keep hitting him. It's going to be all over. He's getting tired, but oh, there it is. There's the knockout. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to our UFC 3 career mode with Monster Johnson. Where we left off last time, we had just finished up our WFA career, and we're about to take our first fight in the UFC. So let's get right into it. Let's see what we have for fight offers here. Philip Pena again. We fought and beat him before. He was actually our first fight in the WFA, and we knocked him out in the second round. Robert Griffiths. He looks to be much weaker than us, so maybe that's the guy we'll go with. 4-week camp, 10,000 show, 10,000 to win. Looks all these are going to be the same. Lastly is Fred Ellison, who's better on the ground, 13-2. I don't think it does us any good to pick one guy over the other. All 4-week camps, all the same prize money. I think we're going to go with Mr. Robert Griffiths. He's going to be our first fight in the UFC. Schedule our camp. We're actually going to be able to go to Carisi's this time. Get some good training in as opposed to staying at mom and dad's. Remember we did that against Damien Bouchard for our second fight. We stayed at home and ate a little too much apple pie or whatever, but we lost that fight. So we're going to try and stay away from mom and dad's basement from now on. We're going to go with Carisi's gym. All 4 weeks. It's going to cost us $2,400, but I think it's going to be well worth it. Damien Bouchard, our big rival-ish. He's the one that beat us with an armbar in the second fight that we ever had, and then we came back in our fourth fight and knocked him out to gain our UFC contract. So he's still coming after us. We're going to have to figure out how to take this guy out once and for all. Yeah, we'll run it back there. Damien Bouchard. We'll get to you eventually. We got a couple other fights we got to get to first. Okay, that brings us to the training preparation for this fight. I'm going to go ahead and knock this out, and we'll see you guys on fight night. Okay, here we are after our training. We got pre-fight. See, it's another low hype fight. This is our first fight in the UFC, so I wouldn't expect it to be too much. Now we get to pick trunks this time. Let's go with the home national trunks here. Represent the old red, white, and blue. Dana White goes looking for a fighter and finds Brandon Monster Johnson. Exciting middleweight, Brandon Johnson was clearly on the fast track to a UFC contract from the start of his pro MMA career as he tore through all the local opposition. The buzz quickly got to UFC President Dana White, and soon enough White was on his way with Matt Serra, Din Thomas, and the Looking for a Fight crew to see if this prospect was for real. He was, and soon Johnson makes his long-awaited Octagon debut. Sounds pretty hyped up to me. I can't wait. It's been a long time coming. We unfortunately had to spend 4 fights in the WFA as opposed to 3. So, UFC Minute. Let's see what she has to say.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. The UFC returns this weekend with a fresh face who is destined to make headlines. When UFC President Dana White went looking for a fight, he was hoping that he would end up with a future UFC star. And those are the expectations after he signed a regional champion who has dominated the local middleweight circuit en route to his Octagon debut this weekend. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
Coming up next, we get to this UFC
Here we
middleweight
go.
division fight.
Griffiths versus Johnson in middleweight fight. Our first fight in the UFC. Pretty stoked for this. Little nervous, honestly. Much bigger crowds than what we're used to at the WFA, but Hopefully we'll have a long career in the UFC. We'll get plenty used to this and see much bigger crowds as we go forward.
Will there be an adrenaline dump? Will he experience some UFC jitters? You have to ask the question, Joe Rogan.
Also only one fight, 4 fights, won 3 fights. Well, yeah, I mean that kind of makes simple math there. I think we could have figured that one out when they said that we were 3-1.
This guy is an excellent striker. What he wants to do is utilize his footwork, his takedown defense, and land hard strikes to get the victory.
Take a look at our opponent.
Well, what a pop from
Making
the crowd
his
as this
way
guy
out
makes
here.
the walk. Such a well-rounded fighter, and you got to think when
Robert
the opponent
Griffiths
breaks him down on
from
film, not a lot of
England.
weaknesses jump out of the video. This is a true mixed martial artist. May not stand out in any one area, but plus skills
Lost 2
across
fights
the board.
and won 11 out of his
Probably
last
comfortable just about
12.
anywhere this fight
This
goes
might
to.
actually end up being a tougher fight than what we expected when we went into it. Hopefully we can pull this one out though. Get our UFC career started off right.
His game is excellent, and he mixes them up very well.
Our tail of the tape for this much anticipated
Take a look at the tail of the tape. He's 3 years older than me. I have a 6-inch reach advantage, even though we're the same height. That could come in handy. Hopefully we can get our jab working early and maybe a couple kicks to the head. Hopefully we can knock him out early. Take a listen here to Bruce Buffer.
Making his UFC debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Johnson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 11 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, Priceless. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful kick to the body.
Start off right with a nice little kick to the body there. Block that one though.
Huge block for him. Opens with the inside leg kick. Johnson gets tagged by the kick
there we
there.
go
He
with the
couldn't
body
like that
kicks
too
again.
much, Joe.
Very nice.
Hopefully we don't continue that too much.
Hard kick lands. These are some bombs he is throwing.
Oh no, not that. That rocked us. Oh man, we're woozy. We gotta back up. Hopefully come out of this. All right, we're okay. We're okay.
Now goes in and
Takedown, not where we want to be. Definitely do not want to be on the ground.
Nice punch to the body. Tags him.
Get up. Oh my god, I can't do anything.
Johnson gets up again here, but he looks hurt. While the strike lands, but he is visibly fatigued, Joe,
We're
and as such,
extremely
not doing a whole
tired
lot
now.
of
We
damage
gotta
at this point in the
pay
fight.
attention to our
Landed that
stamina here. He's gonna keep pressing forward.
Good defense there. And now they clinch.
That landed. Battle for position here.
Oh, nice knee.
Oh my god,
He's got him hurt here.
we're hurt bad.
Oh!
I don't know if we're gonna survive this
Really
round.
threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short. Oh, that head kick landed.
Using his jab effectively here, Joe. Nice jabs turned in there by Johnson. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Get on his backside. Oh, hit him. Posture up, drop some
Postures into
bombs.
place.
Keep hitting
Oh, he
him.
landed a right hand.
There we go. Stop. Why are you not throwing punches? Keep throwing.
Well, you're starting to see
There it is.
damage
This is
now.
going to be it. And there's the knockout.
That's gonna do it.
Wow.
Wow, first round knockout. We got really lucky there.
Pound for the KO.
Yeah, Joe, safe
He
to
rocked
say
us a
wasn't
couple times
stalling or
really
looking for a
badly.
referee
He was a couple
stand-up. He was looking
kicks
to
to the
pound
head.
his opponent's
Took us down.
head through
It was
the
looking
canvas,
really
and he
shaky
really
there
did so
for a
with some of
while.
those hammer fists, man. He wasn't trying to score. He was trying to put an exclamation point on a
But
most dominant
he made
performance
the
here
mistake
tonight,
that time
and
of
he
taking us down. We
certainly
rolled
did
him
that
over on the
as he
back.
ends the fight
He
by
rolled
knockout.
us into full
Let's see
guard.
that
And we
again.
postured up and we were able to just rain down haymakers.
Boom. And he's out.
Knockout in the first round. Great victory for
Well,
us.
what a
First
moment for this
UFC
fighter
victory
here tonight, a massive
in our first
knockout on
UFC
the
fight.
sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 4 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Johnson.
All right, so congratulations to the winner, off to a nice 1-0
There's
start
the
in
official
UFC.
announcement.
This
We
was
win
his
our first
promotional
UFC
debut,
fight.
and it could not have gone much
Somewhat
better for
shaky
him here
performance,
tonight.
but we do
As
get
he
a
starts to
knockout out of it.
celebrate with his coaches and teammates. Congratulations to the UFC newcomer.
Take a look at our post-fight stats. He landed twice as many significant strikes as we did. Man, I just don't know what to do. Oh, our GOAT progress. Making some progress is becoming greatest of all time. I think we still got a long ways to go yet. That was only our first fight in the UFC. 20,997 new fans and $20,000 more in the bank. Overall, a good night. We got the knockout victory. Won some money, got some new followers. Danny Lever says one punch is all it takes. Yep, you're right. It took a lot more than one punch, but we still won with a knockout. Nice fight for a debut. Thank you, Brandon Moreno. And of course, there's always going to be haters. Seen better debuts. No big deal. Yeah, that was kind of shaky there for a little bit, but it was still, at the end of the day, it was a first round knockout. Megan O'Leary, impressive win. Where do you go next? I'm gonna keep working hard and doing my best to get better. Alright, our first UFC fight is in the books. Get our first UFC victory. Okay, let's see what's coming up next for us. See who the next fighter is that wants a piece of the monster. We have Fred Ellison, 3-week camp, $20,000 to the winner. Philip Pena he's still hanging around. He was all the way back in our first fight and we knocked him out. Another 3-week camp. Nick Frank, he is the one that we beat. I think we beat him in our third fight with a knockout as well. I don't want to keep fighting the same guys over and over, so it looks like it's gonna have to be Mr. Fred Ellison. He's next up on our victim list. We have a little bit more money now. Let's see if we can maybe get a better gym. I think I want to hold off. Yeah, I need to hold off anyway. We only have 22,000. We need 50,000 for the next gym. Although going to one of these older gyms might not be a bad idea, especially when it comes to trying to learn some takedown defense or doing something off the ground. Well, for this fight, we're gonna go back to Carisi's 3-week camp. Gonna cost us a little over $1,700. We got a discount because we decided to clean some mats the last go around, so saved a little bit of money there. And you know what? While we're here, let's take a look at our contract goals. Beat the rookie rival. That's Damien Bouchard. You know he's getting better as we are as well. Optional goals: win all fights by stoppage and get at least one fight to high hype. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'm gonna be focused more on getting training and getting better, more so than I am hyping up a fight. All the hype in the world isn't going to win once we get into the octagon, so we're going to focus more on training. And as we get into the camp, I'm going to go ahead and knock out all this training, and we'll see you right back here for fight night. Okay, training's done. We finished our 3-week camp. Here we are on fight night. We managed to get our fitness up much better than it was going into the last fight, so that's not a bad deal. We did manage to pick up a slight injury to our left arm that is going to affect our submission defense, so hopefully we don't go to the ground at all during this one. Discussed it several times, that's a nightmare for me anyway. So let's get into this fight and see if we can continue our winning ways.
All right, coming up next,
Here we
it's a
go.
UFC middleweight division fight.
Our second UFC fight. Hopefully we can continue our winning ways. First one was kind of sketchy, but we did get the first round knockout.
Well,
Here we take a look at the tail of the tape. Same height. We got a 6-inch reach advantage again. Hopefully we can keep this guy away from us. We weren't able to do it in the first fight, so we'll see what happens. Alright, here we go. All set for first round action.
Nice body kick there.
Oh, beautiful right hook.
Oh, he
Kind of
blocked that
feeling him
offense,
out
Joe.
here real quick.
Lands an outside leg kick of his own.
Nice. Just missed with that huge kick.
Watch the strike there, counters with a jab.
Nice body kick. These guys are
Trying
swinging.
to double up on that jab. Oh, well done to block that powerful kick to the body. Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments. Oh, caught him there with the head kick.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
Oh!
He's rocked.
I'll take that. Anything to prevent going to the ground.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
Oh, solid jab. Went for the head kick.
How about that shin? He's looking to land the right, just out of range. Johnson gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
Got a nasty bruise on our side already.
Oh, he's down.
Oh, he's feeling it now. Nice combination there by Johnson.
That one hurt.
Another
with
body
the
kick
jab.
that we can't seem to stop.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one.
High kick. Whoa! This could be it.
Oh, he might be out.
Oh, we rocked him big time there. He's going to recover, though.
Oh, very nice. Good defense there. He's starting to land those kicks to the body.
Yes, Joe, I would agree with you there.
Kick lands. He's down. Look at that. He's timing that jab.
Break it. Oh,
And
no,
he's in
no,
the
no,
Muay
no,
Thai
no, no.
clinch.
That knee might have landed there.
Got double underhooks.
We got to get out of this. This is going to be
And from
bad.
here transitions to the Muay Thai clinch.
Landed that one. And they separate. Nice job to land the kick to the body there by Johnson.
Looking to avoid that left hand.
And down we're going to go. This is not good. Not good at all against the jiu-jitsu specialist here. We need to get up. We have to get up out of this. And we do, thank God. Right at the end of the round. Oh, that's a close round. Look at our ribs, though. Completely bruised and battered on our ribs. That's not good. That was a tough round. Sorry I wasn't
And here's a nice
giving a whole lot
punch
of
that
talk in
lands
there, but
clean.
pretty intense.
And here's another
Mr.
punch
Fred
that
Ellison's
sneaks
giving
through.
us a run for our money here. Oh, look at that dumb tattoo on his back. What a dummy.
And here's another perfectly placed punch.
Hopefully in the second round we can figure out how to block these body kicks. I just cannot time them correctly. At every fight so far that somebody's thrown those, they've hit me hard. I'd be lucky to come out of this one without a broken rib.
All right, here we go.
Here we go, round two.
That last round
There it is
was
again.
an all-out
Oh, we caught him that
brawl.
time.
If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out.
Caught the kick there.
Caught him again.
Oh, he's got him hurt here.
Body kick, look at that.
Lands a
Huge
big
left hand. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Oh!
That's 3 in a row we've caught. Can't capitalize though.
This could be it right here.
So he holds on to him here, Joe, not doing too much, just looking to recover. Oh, he worked hard for it. He's now got double underhooks in the clinch.
Here we go, in the clinch. I cannot get out of
Some
this.
excellent shots in this fight tonight, but more often than not, it has been one and done. So the emphasis now moving forward, combinations. Throw your punches in bunches and really try to force the issue and get your opponent out of it. Oh, nice combination.
Down we go again.
That'll set up the takedown.
Hopefully we can get up, and we do.
Johnson gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submission
Oh,
state on the
front
ground.
kick that time. Oh, another kick to the body that we caught.
Oh, very
Not that one though.
Rocked him with that right hand.
Oh, that cut on his eyebrow is not in good shape. The more blood you lose, the weaker you get. This man has donated several pints tonight. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. All right, so he continues to land strikes here, Joe, but just not doing a lot of damage.
There's another one that we caught.
Whoa!
That'll do it. Kick to the head. Get on top of him. Keep pounding him. Fight is over. Mario Yamasaki comes in and stops it.
Huge punch for the victory.
Second round knockout. This time against Fred Ellison. Round 2, we figured out how to catch his kicks and landed some devastating punches.
Caught him right there, had him in all sorts of trouble. Great angle here.
Monster comes out on top again with another knockout. This one in the second round over Fred Ellison. Things get pretty scary there for me. I don't know, I can't seem to time those blocks very consistently, so I get rocked pretty good in the ribs.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is called to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 54 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout,
Another win by knockout. Another time referee Mario Yamasaki raises our hand in victory. Good fight to Fred Ellison. We were just too much in the second round. And we are now 2-0 in our UFC career.
A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight, and he has set himself up for a huge fight now moving forward inside the octagon.
We still have a long ways to go. We need to start blocking some of these significant strikes. Look at that, 31 of them he landed. Another 2,500 fans and another 20,000 into our bank account puts us up over 40,000. Well on our way to making millions. Oh, what do we got? I think I heard one person cheering for Trout Pat. Was it your mom? Yeah, of course my mom was cheering for me there. Clive? And even if she was the only one, that's all I need, man. I don't need anybody else to cheer for me. That fighter even see that punch coming. Oh yeah, he saw him coming alright. He saw every single one of them. That makes us 2-0 in the UFC. Going into our third fight. We still got a couple more fights until we get to our rival, Damien Bouchard. But for now, we're going to call this a night. We'll take a look at the fight offers when we come back. Until next time, have fun.